Hey, welcome to a quick and exciting announcement from PayEntry with Steve Mann from PayEntry. He is the director of regional sales. Steve, I know it's the first of the year. There's all kinds of things going on when it comes to HR and payroll. How in the world does someone actually keep up or catch up with all that stuff?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Jeff. And let me just back up a bit first, because I think something that we often try to convey, even you often ask me, is, hey, why pay entry? What makes pay
Mm,
entry different? And I think one of the things that we do try, one of the ways that we try to differentiate ourselves is with free stuff,
mm,
complimentary resources, and that webinars, the webinars that we hold fall into that category. We usually do at least one every month. And so for the month of January, we thought it very appropriate to make the topic basically HR updates, legal compliance updates for 2025. And it is going to be hosted by Brett Strauss, who is the director of compliance, heads up our HR services team. Brett also happens to be a licensed labor attorney who's a member
mm.
of the Pay Entry leadership team. Um, so he's needless to say, I mean, I'd say a valuable, knowledgeable resource, and I think anybody that has seen, viewed any of Brett's webinars knows that he has a very engaging style. It's very, I think it's kind of very down to earth, easy to understand, and I feel like that he has a great way of framing things, ideas, thoughts in a way that people can that they're not only digestible but they're actionable. And I think that this is something that even if you're the smallest of businesses, you'd still get some derive some benefit from attending. And it is, again, it is complimentary. All you need to do is sign up and and have a listen. I think another thing that Brett does is I think he will be good at focusing on the updates that are most relevant to businesses. There are a lot of them, and I think he will do a very good job of maybe making the audience aware of the ones that are likely to be the most relevant to their business. So,
Well, I love this. I'm sorry, go
sorry.
ahead.
I was just going to say, because I saw your banner there about being able to sign up. I figure you're going to put that up shortly. So one thing I do want to make folks aware of is, obviously, if you attend the show, attend the webinar live, you'll be able to ask questions via the
Mm.
chat. So if there's something that you need some clarification on, or maybe a law that you've heard about that wasn't mentioned, you can ask all that. However, in the event that you're unable to attend, I would encourage you to register, because everybody who registers gets a recording link. So you'd be able to, at the very least, you would be able to listen to it when convenient.
I think that's fantastic. And again, the topic is HR legal insights, key updates for 2025 compliance. The word compliance gets me nervous, because it's like, yeah, when things change and you don't follow the rules, you're out of compliance. And usually that entails fees and penalties and things like that. So you definitely want to be there. It's on January 21st this year, 2025. The time is 10 a.m. Pacific. As Steve said, it is complimentary for us kids from West Texas. That's free. And the duration's about an hour. It's maximum. But the cool thing about what Steve just said is it's interactive. So if you have questions, make sure you put them in the comments, and your leader there will actually, Brett, will answer those questions. So, and you said to make sure to register, even if you miss it, because you'll get a recorded link. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Steve, I appreciate it. I know you're busy. I didn't want to take too much of your time, but I thought this was one of those news breaking moments that we're going to break into your morning show of days of our lives, and share this with you to make sure you have this information so you're ready to go forward in 2025 and stay in compliance.
Hey, and Jeff, happy to do it. And I feel like for a topic like this, it will be extremely helpful to any business owner, or someone involved in helping to run a business to listen to this. And hey, let's face it, it'll help kick off 2025 on a productive note.
I think about it like this, Steve. It is 2025. It's a brand new year. And I don't care how great your seeds are. If you're a farmer, if your soil isn't right, you'll produce a bad crop. Get yourself in compliance, show up at this webinar, make sure you're in compliance, ask Brett questions, and make sure if you're doing this on your own and it got your head all screwed up, get a hold of Steve at PayEntry and let's outsource this. Let's let the experts do it. Steve, again, thank you. That's on January 21st, 2025, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's an hour maximum. It is complimentary. Go ahead and put your questions in the comments. Speaking of comments, the link is in the comments. Just copy and paste that and get yourself registered. Steve, as always, thank you so much for your generosity and again, to PayEntry for doing something like this. I think it is definitely one of those perfect Kickstarters for a business in 2025.
All right. You're most welcome, Jeff.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.